Hello, everyone, and welcome to Personality Development Podcast. I am your host, Aditya Mehta, and I welcome you to yet another insightful conversation. In today's fast paced world, maintaining mental, physical, and emotional well being can be a real challenge. Whether it's managing stress, staying physically active, or finding the right support, we often struggle to keep up. Now, imagine for this, we have an AI companion that understands our health needs and offers real time guidance and connects us with the right experts all in one place. Sounds interesting, right? Joining in today's episode are the co founders behind this game changing initiative, Wellness.ai Plus. We have with us Vaibhav Malhotra, a business administration student from IIT Patna, and Mansi Khandekar, a computing and data science student from Sai University, Chennai, who is also a mental health enthusiast, by the way. I personally have a lot of questions for them, and some of our community members have also sent in their queries, two of which I have handpicked for this conversation. So before we get started, make sure to subscribe to this podcast and hit on that bell icon so that you don't miss any interesting episode, just like this one, right? All right, then let's bring our co founders of today's episode right after this intro music. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to today's episode. As I've already mentioned, we have two amazing co founders who have not even reached the age of 20 but yet building this amazing initiative, Vaibhav Malhotra and Mansi Khandekar. Hey Vaibhav, hey Mansi, how are you guys doing?
Hello,
We're doing great.
we're doing great. How about
Yeah.
you?
Wonderful. I'm doing amazing. Having you two is just a blessing for me right now. Vaibhav,
Sure.
what's up with you?
Yes, I'm doing great. It was a busy week for me. That's it, like mini meetings and the work sort of things. But it's going great.
Wonderful. Yeah, but I'm sure you might be feeling more energized as you have met me today. Of course, virtually, but
Okay. Okay, sure.
so Vaibhav, I remember we met at IIT Bombay and we
Yeah.
had this amazing conversation related to
Mhm.
Wellness.ai. Why
Yeah, sure.
Wellness.ai plus, by the way? Is there any reason for that?
See, we want to create a holistic platform for mental, physical, and emotional wellness. So for us, like Wellness.ai is a suitable name for us that everyone can understand what does it really means. Actually, Wellness AI is the one of the brands of In Wellbeing. In Wellbeing is a house of brands where Wellness AI is one of our brands. So yeah,
Hmm.
that's how it works.
Yeah, but where did plus came from?
Yeah.
Plus
Uh,
is to signify that we are not limiting to just one area of health. We will cover all aspects. So, and we won't stop revolutionizing ourselves. We'll add on more features so that plus signifies that we are ready to change and we include all aspects of holistic wellness.
Wow. Author speaks with her creativity, right? That's an amazing answer. Great. Okay, so Mansi, firstly, we haven't met. So, Vaibhav and Mansi, if you would like to give your detailed introduction, starting with Vaibhav, of course.
I'm Vaibhav Malhotra. I am pursuing my business administration from IIT Patna. Like my journey, a brief about me. After 12th, I have completed my first year of engineering from Graphic Era University, Uttarakhand. Then, in just my completing my first year, then I switched my career from engineering to pursue my entrepreneurship full time. because I think like in engineering, whether you maintain your CGPA, like, or you maintain your startup. So
Mm.
we, I am more inclined towards startup and all the things. So I have switched my career from engineering to business administration in IIT Patna. It's a hybrid course. So it gives me a full space that with my studies, I can manage my startup thing full years, 3 years time. So
Hmm.
that's a brief about me. And like I am recently selected in the Harvard as a delegate in 2025 batch. So
Wow.
that's like a little things about me.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving that detailed introduction. I believe an engineering dropouts always have a special place in the world nowadays. So
So
that's pretty
I
great.
think, yeah.
Mansi, would you go ahead and give your detailed introduction?
Yes, surely. Hello, everyone, again. I'm Mansi Khandekar, and I believe to define is to limit, but all roles. A lifetime learner. I'm a student currently studying at Sai University in Chennai. I'm an author, and I'm building in well-being and wellness AI plus with Weber. And I love to create things. I love social media, and I'm especially focused on mental health aspect of wellness along with holistic wellness.
That's wonderfully said. Mental health is somewhere nowadays it is very important, whereas everyone is having their own therapist as well nowadays. So I mean, that's pretty well. And mental health is one. In India specifically, it needs a lot of attention, and you are doing a great thing in that. Now, one question before we dive into the episode is how did you guys meet? Because you belong from Chennai, studying in Chennai, you are studying in Patna. Uh, the cultural background of yours are different. So Mansi is a Maharashtrian girl. Uh, Vaibhav, I don't know, but Malhotra somewhere comes as a Marwadi guy. No, I don't know
Punjabi
from
guy,
which background you are. Sorry,
Punjabi background. Malhotra is from a
Punjabi
Punjabi
background.
community.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So you are a Punjabi, so there is a different cultural background. So where did you guys
Yes.
meet, and when did you thought that you should start this initiative? Anyone
We
can
met
answer.
Actually,
in we met in 2022. We met on Instagram actually. I used to post reels about my book, and Webber saw one of them. He replied, "Hey, I really like your reels," and that's how we started talking. We became really close friends. And surprisingly, if I tell you, I think you won't believe it, but we've only met in real life like 4 times.
yeah,
Ah,
that's really true.
Yes.
Because and second thing that I promised Mansi, I still remember that day that key this was around like 11th or 12th class. Like I promised her key whenever I start my startup, you know that I want to build the things. You will be my
hmm.
co-founder, whether it is a tech startup, whether it is some other things, other field of
Hmm.
startup. But whatever I will do, you will be my co-founder for sure because I trust her. Like that trust always being with her. So for me, that matters.
Wow, I see
Yes,
a strong
and
chemistry over here.
there's no such chemistry, but yeah, we really share a strong bond of friendship.
Of course.
And we started in well-being started inspired from our personal struggles, mental health struggles we faced at college. So I remember in December of 2023, we were just having a conversation. We both came home from college on vacations, and we were having this conversations about how hard it is to deal with life at college when actually life starts to get real in college. So Vaibhav proposed he, oh, I have this idea, and he told me that idea. I loved it. I loved it, and we built on it, and here we are today.
Wonderful. So, guys, audience, I'm talking to you. Businesses are built on Instagram just by chatting, and that's really something which I am fascinated
Exactly.
about. So that's really great. Viber, one curious question: what was that one
So
post that motivated you to DM her on Instagram?
actually, like one of my friend, like is a close friend of Mansi. I followed her. Then I saw her story that she's a writer. Like in this was around class 10th around. So I was also inclined to write my own book. Like I'm still working on that book also. So I have that thing in my mind, and I don't know from where I have to start, what the things I have to do. So I have checked out like her Instagram. I have seen that she's more on social media. She posts about her books and all the content. So I think like it's a good way that I can ask my questions, my queries. So it's through a common friend like story I discover her actually. Actually, we are from Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. So I am from Railway English Medium Normal School, like it's a government school, and she's from DPS. So we are from the same city actually. But that's
Ah, okay. That's
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 the thing.
that's
Yeah.
good to know. So that was the missing piece over here. So great. I mean, that's wonderfully said. Now diving straight
Yeah.
into the topic because ये बातें तो
Yeah.
definitely होती रहेगी. But
Okay.
let's dive
Okay.
straight into the topic of Wellness.ai plus. This is something which is really
Sure.
important these days. So if you would like to go ahead and
Mhm.
explain more about this initiative which you are taking, where
Mhm.
you are committing to the people that you are going to cover all the aspect of wellness. Okay,
Mhm. Sure.
how are you planning to do that with an AI? Vaibhav, if you can answer that.
Sure. Thanks for asking this question, first of all. Like, Wellness AI isn't like first of all, it's an AI-driven platform. So what exactly it does is like it takes your like medical history, patterns, and behaviors. It analyzes it and it connects you with the right health professionals, services, and products. So, like for example, like if you want to order some skin or hair products for your health needs, so you don't have to switch between Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, or different platforms, right? Our AI agent will going to link your Amazon account with our app and it will order that product for you. First, that thing. Because in some products the chemicals are used and the medical data and all the things does not match with your body. So our AI agent analyzes all the things for you on your behalf. And about this is the thing because I have like we have talked with the health professionals, we have talked with the patients, and what we discover is like uh, people don't know about their health. That's a fact. People don't know
Hmm.
much about their insights, about what is happening in my body and all the things. They have to
Right.
consult to any doctor, to any person, and they charge fees, which like around 900 to 1500 per like visit. That's the usual fees of
Correct.
Indian like the things. So
Hmm.
if you like upload all your medical history, all your things to our AI agent will going to give you the detailed insights of your health plus in your regional language that no other platform
Okay.
is doing in the market. So we can
Hmm.
cover like we're not just building for the Indian market, we are building for the like everyone, not just
Hmm.
focus on the Indian market. That's why we have included the that the feature that every insight is actually in the regional language. So
Hmm.
the thing is, for example, you have something in your lungs. So our Arya, which is our AI agent, will going to show you which part of lung is get infected with the 3D visuals of that lungs. So you will get a clear understanding what exactly which portion is getting like the things. And you can just show that thing to the doctor. So the communication between you and the doctor will be more like effective and all the things. So that's what like our AI agent is in that on that part, on the physical side. And about the mental
Hmm.
health thing, we are upgrading on the phase two on the mental health thing. So what our AI agent is going to do, the we are not replacing the journaling part, but in a conversation way, you can talk with our AI agent on a daily basis. Our AI agent will going to analyze all your chat patterns, all your things from the daily to daily conversations with you. So based on that, if the our AI agent will going to see some of the symptoms. They will just suggest you that you can consult with the psychologist, you can consult with this fitness coach. So it will automatically going to connect you with the people and the services. Like
Hmm.
if you based in Mandi, if you based in Delhi, you can connect with the all the services also. So that's how, like, in
Hmm.
a just a brief, like what our AI agent is capable of doing.
Our team is also
Okay, but
working
I have,
on
yeah.
making online therapy more effective, as in
Hmm.
it captures things which a therapist might miss, like your facial expression, what you're saying. So, the therapist can have notes of what the conversation was and your facial expressions, like happy, sad, angry. I might be saying, "Oh, I'm really happy," but I'm making a sarcastic face. So, can you tell I am happy, or am I just being sarcastic? So, I think online therapy is a really amazing way to make therapy accessible, and we're just trying to enhance it. So I never think it will be equivalent to physical, like being in-person therapy, but we're trying our best to improve it.
Right, very well said. One thing, Vaibhav, that you mentioned related to, let's say, a guy having a lung problem, and it will show a 3D picture of it, that where exactly there is
Yeah,
an issue in the lungs.
yeah,
So, is it
yeah.
just an AI 3D print which it is creating by itself, or otherwise, how the scanning process is done, or what exactly it is? If you can explain that in much more depth.
It's not a scanning progress. It's a how you see the 3D avatar, 3D image of
Ah,
yourself.
okay,
As the
okay,
same thing in the lungs, like you can just see the 3D
good.
avatar of your lung, ki what part is getting the things insights. Actually, I'll give you one insight, like gone through one article, like in US around 7,95,000 people has died because of the poor
Hmm,
treatments and all the things. Because doctor does not know what actually he or she has to prescribe to the patient and what
hmm,
exactly
hmm,
the symptoms and all. In US, that 7,95,000 people die because of this. Like it's a very big
hmm,
number. So
right.
if the doctors, like we are also in the B2B side, so we provide doctors this service, our AI agent, we help doctors to get more insightful about the patient,
Hmm,
what the symptoms, what
hmm,
the behavioral patterns, and what can be the treatment things. The decision maker is still a doctor, but our AI will going to help him about the decision making to make him like more insightful decision of that particular individual, because every individual has their you have your medical data, you have all your things. So based on that, our AI going to help the doctors also.
And it's
okay,
not just
okay,
for
okay.
doctors, it's for the person putting in the scan, like the person using the AI as well. If I tell you, "Oh, sir, you have bronchiectasis," well, let's suppose that's some disease related to lung, and now you don't know what that disease is. So, a 3D visualization which will actually help you and the family members, because I personally have seen when I go to visit my relatives, क्या हुआ है? Like what's happened? Oh, it's something related to the heart. What is it? We don't know exactly what it is. And for normal people like us who don't have a medical background, visualization, 3D visualization will really help to understand कि चल क्या रहा है,
Yeah,
what's happening.
Right,
sure.
right. And how will the AI know that a person is going through that disease? Will the user himself says that, or it comes from the medical history, or it comes from the consultation of the doctors? How does it come out?
So like first of all, the user upload their uh, medical data and all the insights. Then our AI will going to ask few questions based on that medical data, how you're feeling, the basic questions. And based on that, based on the needs of the patients, it will going to show all the things to him. Like
Okay.
that's how the process works.
But will that be an assumption by AI, or what's
No, no,
the
no.
success
See, this is a
ratio
big
about it?
like problem. The we are not like if you are entering in the medical sector, you can't be just like this can be the solution. You have to be very
Right.
exact that this is the thing.
Right. Right.
So that's what we are building on, because India don't have their to train this AI model, right? We need a huge amount of data sets, and India don't have
Mm,
their these things to actually train an AI model. We have to outsource that, like from the UK or
mm,
the US, like the things about the
mm,
data. Then we take that data and then we train our AI model. We are still in that
mm,
process, but like our AI agent, we will not like go into open sources for the people. First, we will make sure that our AI agent will going to give you the most uh, precise thing based on your data. Then only we'll go into open source it for the people. We are like in that processor.
okay. No, I understand that, but that's the reason I'm
Okay.
asking what's the accuracy of this AI agent currently? Because the
Okay.
problem is that, of course, in
Okay.
the medical field, you cannot assume things. It has to be
Yeah.
precise. But
Yeah.
medical
Mm.
field itself is very vast. Okay, so if let's say
Yeah. Yeah.
my voice is not proper today, I have a throat infection, but
Yeah.
because like throat infection might be due to various reasons. Let's say I have a
Sure.
tonsil issue, or maybe I have cough in
Mm-hmm.
my lungs, okay, or
Mm-hmm.
maybe it is something
Mm-hmm.
else. How the AI
Yeah.
agent will get into precise, conclusion that this is what the user is facing? How will it
Mm-hmm.
recognize that?
See, for this type of situations, first of all, like our AI agent will not give you if you upload your health report, it will not just in 5 or 6 seconds it will going to give you the results. First, it will consult with you
Hmm.
as a doctor, as a professional, what
Hmm.
exactly you're feeling. Have you taken any medicines? Have you taken what's your week in just 1 week? What the things you have done? And based on that questions, it will going to analyze all the further things. So it
Hmm.
will going to
Hmm.
consult with you on every single point on which it is trained. So that's how it works
Okay.
in the
Okay.
field, like what we are building. And in the
Okay.
phase
Okay.
two, like with the mental health thing, we are integrating the DNA reports that if we get your that insight, then we can give you the more the things you are seeing, that we can give you the more what exactly is happening in a more precise way, what you can say,
Okay.
if you take
Okay.
all your DNA data. Also, we in the phase two, we are introducing that also.
Now, after this amazing initiative, let's say people are getting onboarded, but will, I mean, how you are trying to convince people on submitting their medical reports on the platform? Because that's somewhere people, might say that how can we upload our medical reports on the social, I mean, on the internet or on the platform that is completely AI driven?
First of all, government has introduced this card called Abha card.
Hmm.
This Abha card where every patient has their medical history and all the things. Government is
Hmm.
working in this field. In
Hmm.
India, the all the things are still on the paper side. The prescription you get, the the things you get right from the doctor, that things
Hmm.
you get in the paper. But the system in US healthcare system is completely, there's no single paper use. Everything
Hmm.
is on the digital platforms, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
The thing is about the safety issues. Like if you upload that, if we entering in the in this sector, we have that concern. We get this question many times, that what is the security measures if someone uploads their health report, medical data, what is the security measures?
Hmm. Hmm.
We are building our own servers which are in India only, which are protected by our the things which we are building on, and it is approved by the government. That's a big thing, because we want to integrate like what the healthcare startups are doing. They are integrating that Abha card to their platform, and how they get the access to all the patients. That's
Hmm.
how the startups are doing in the healthcare
Right.
system in India. So
Hmm.
that is our initial start. We also want to get like Aadhaar card linked to our app. Then we can get like all the medical data. For the in the future, we want to build our own servers in India. So it will be more on a secure basis. Like if you upload your health reports, medical data, we'll make sure that it is completely secured and it is not going to be like in a third party server or in a third
Hmm.
person. Like we will not, that is, or as a founders, it's on our like things like as a founders, we don't want this with our platform. That is our own like
Hmm.
things. So we want to build our own servers in India for this thing, for the security rank, for the concerns.
No, I did got the answer, and it's a good one. But okay, I mean, I do get that you are trying to build your own server, but the initial start will be that your system will be integrated with the ABBA portal, and you can get the data
Yeah,
from there
sure,
whenever it is required. Okay, wonderful,
sure.
great. But that's pretty amazing, and I belong to the technology industry, so I have one very curious question to that. The technology part is that when you develop your own server, it it
Yeah.
requires a hell lot of security, a hell lot of vulnerability tests as well, and
For
it
sure.
requires a lot of money as well. So
Yeah,
how are you
sure.
planning to do that? Is it a long term
Uh,
goal of your firm, or is it something that you are planning very soon?
it's very soon, first of all. We are raising our pre-seed round right now from the US
Uh-huh.
market, and we got few commitments from them also. We are
Hmm.
raising our pre-seed round around like 800K to $1.2 million. And that's a very huge amount. First of all, we because the things you have mentioned that we want to develop our own servers, we want to hire the software engineers, the people who is going to like do all the things for us. For
Hmm.
that, we need a team and for the data servers. So we are building on that. We are raising our pre-seed round right now. So see,
Hmm.
if you are entering in the healthcare sector, every single person like it's a like you need to raise the rounds because
Right.
you have to put in all the capital all in to
Hmm.
to make sure the user data is secure. That is first priority of every Indian healthcare startups. Your
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
data which a user is providing it's secured. So we are
Right.
raising our pre-seed round right now for that.
And you completely believe that that data will be very much secured under, and it will pass all the VAPT tests which are there in place.
Sure. Like for that we need like for to manage our data service we need the specialist who manages all the
Right.
things. So
Right.
we will going to have that for sure.
Wonderful. That's really well said, and I believe I like your confidence, dude. It's really nice, and the way you answer each and every question, raising your eyebrows, it's really amazing. So thank you so much for doing that. Mansi, coming to you related to mental health. Okay, uh, do you think that with a lot of use of AI, we are actually replacing the human beings? I'm asking this question because somewhere people are gonna think that with the excessive use of AI, the human jobs will be lost. And somewhere, when AI comes into the picture, and you mentioned and Vaibhav mentioned the part of journaling as well, that the user will be actually chatting with the AI companion and do all the things and understand the chat patterns and everything. Okay, so do you feel that somewhere the therapist's job will be lost over here?
No, not really. We are just trying to enhance a therapist's job, or we're just trying to make it easier for them. And I
Hmm.
personally believe nothing can replace a human's touch. That's
Okay.
irreplaceable. What we're trying to do
Hmm.
with the journaling feature is, uh, you know, give you constructive feedback on your journaling. And maybe, you just need a friend and you can talk to the AI bot about how you feel.
So that's pretty wonderfully said. However, this question wasn't asked from my side. Okay, this was from the community member named Amit Reddy. So he asked this question. He belongs to the very similar field. He works with me, and he asked this question that do you think AI is going to take over human jobs? And when I told him about you guys, and he had this quick question in his mind that
Okay.
do you think with this the jobs are going to lost? But that's a great answer there, Mansi, and I really
Hmm.
appreciate that. Coming to another community question, which is asked by Ayushi Yadav. Okay, Ayushi Yadav says that you have mentioned in the intro that it's an AI companion. So, will it actually help us to, have a track of the healthy habits that we want to cultivate in our life? So, for example, let's say I want to run every day. Will
Hmm.
it help me to be accountable to run every day, or maybe eat healthy or something like that? That's what she's
Yeah.
asking.
It's a great question, first of all. As we mentioned in our intro that it's an AI companion, right? It's actually an AI companion for you.
Hmm.
Like imagine you have like a friend who talks with you, who can talk with you 24 into 7 whenever you need. If you have any physical, like you have your friends, you can't call them like 24 into 7 because they are have their own work and schedules, they have own their family and all the things. But imagine an AI companion that is available for you 24 into 7, who
Hmm.
understands your things, who talks with you in your regional language, who understands all the patterns, all the behaviors that you pursue, like all the things. And the example you said, like if the you can say the AI agent, the AI companion that I am trying to run this week, like 4 to 5 days this week. I have that
Hmm.
plan. So
Hmm.
our AI agent will going to ask which days are in your mind. Like if you say Monday to Friday, something like on that days I want to
Hmm.
run every like from like in the evening if you say. So
Hmm.
on every like from Monday to Friday, in every single like whenever the times come, the AI agent will going to call you. Like you have a call like how a friend will going to call you, right? So you
Hmm.
will all
Hmm.
our AI agent will also going to call you and say that it's that you have like mentioned all the things. So it's your time to run all the things. So it holds some of the accountability also for you also. It's totally an
Wow.
AI companion because as I mentioned in my like the things like it also helps in the mental health space also. So it talks with you on an everyday basis, understands you, and creates a story that you can't share everything with your friend. There's a fear
Hmm.
of like if I say something like सामने वाला person मुझे judge कर लेगा, that वो
Correct.
that judgment factor will stay forever if you're talking with a person.
Right.
But if you talk with an AI
Right.
companion, you can say anything, whatever you feel actually. And AI will not
Hmm.
going to judge you on that basis. So it's
Hmm.
truly your AI companion, like with all the accountability factors, all the things.
Wow, that's very well said. Just one curious question. It's funny as
Yeah,
well. Let's say if you
yeah,
have an emotional problem with you and you have a
yeah.
CTO which who is a mental health enthusiast as well, would you
Okay.
talk to her or would you talk to Arya?
See, it depends on the topic. Like, first of all, first of all, I will call my CTO, or she is my first priority, then the AI companion. We are not like in the replacing business. We are not replacing
Right,
any human involvement in a person's life. It's
right.
just an like if you don't have any friends, if you don't have a person who can you can share, you can talk, you can choose this way also. That's
Hmm.
what we vision with this.
Hmm.
Adding on to what Vaibhav said about we are not trying to replace, we're also
Hmm.
entering into online therapy and we're trying to enhance it. So we don't want to take a human therapist out of equation at all. We just want to make therapy more accessible for people. So online therapy is one of the most amazing things that contribute to making it accessible. So we're trying to come up with a tech that records your facial expressions and records the whole conversation which has happened. So the therapist can analyze it and read your facial expressions as well. Are you happy? Are you sad? Are you being sarcastic when you say things? So we're just
Hmm.
trying to enhance your experience with a human
Hmm.
therapist.
That's very
That's
well said, and I really appreciate. Audience, I'm telling you, these two 19-year-old kids, okay, have a lot more sensibility in their answers. I just threw a bouncer on them and they ducked it very well. So that's very well said. I really appreciate the answer. Uh, so now we are almost on the verge of ending this episode. It has been 40 minutes, that but it definitely didn't seem like, because I'm
yeah, sure.
definitely enjoying this conversation. So if anyone wants to get a taste of it, okay, how can they actually, enroll for that?
We have recently launched our website on that. Like for the users, like we got around 700 plus people actually sign up on our website that they're okay to share all their like medical data, and they are happy to join our platform when it is open sourced for the public. What we are planning, we want to secure our angel round first, then we will go into open source that platform for the public, because we
Right.
have to refine many things before actually open sourcing it. So
Hmm.
for right now, we, as Mansi mentioned, like we organize mental health workshops and all the things, and you can join that also. So you can get a gist what exactly the mental health things are going in the market, what exactly you need as a user. And you can also like I will share that link with you. You can upload that link in your description and all the things, so everyone can
Wonderful.
go and click that link. Like after like 3 to 4 months it will going to be in public, so you will get the first user like preference. We will going to share that platform first with you. So how
Right.
this is how like a user can get.
Also, while you
That's
wait
wonderful.
for AI, come and experience the human touch. Join the WhatsApp group, the community we have, where we share small tasks to enhance your day and just make you smile and make you feel better.
That's wonderfully said as well. So, audience, you are just a click away. Okay, so I'm going to mention each and
Yeah,
every link in the description,
yeah, sure.
and you can join. And also, you can
Sure.
join Personality Development Podcast community, because here you can ask your questions to the experts who comes on this podcast. Isn't that amazing? So make sure to join our community as well, and of course, join Mansi's and Vaibhav's community as well. I feel that's really great. And personally, I'm going to
Sure.
join in to experience that.
Sure.
So I'll be waiting for you over
Sure.
there. Uh,
Sure.
Coming to the last question, Vaibhav and Mansi, if people wants to get connected with you, and if they want to find you on internet, how can they reach out to you?
On LinkedIn, I think like it's a good way. Like everyone is on the LinkedIn basis, or you can
Right.
like we have our Instagram page also in
Mm-hmm.
wellbeing.in. Like it's in our Instagram page. You can just follow us on also that. Like we have our individual instas also, but I don't think like it's a good way. But like you can follow our more professional accounts. So yeah,
Right.
that Instagram one and also the LinkedIn one.
Yes, you
Wonderful.
can
Uh,
connect with me on both LinkedIn and Instagram. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to post more actively about both mental health and my upcoming book. So, yeah.
Wonderful. I'm going to mention all the links in the description, audience. You are just a click away from them. I would suggest make sure to connect them personally as well. And if you want a priority reply, mention to them that you have listened to them on Personality Development Podcast. Yeah, only then they are
sure.
going to reply, otherwise they are not going to. Anyways, going ahead, thank you so much, Vaibhav and Mansi, for being a part of this podcast. I really appreciate you taking out your valuable time to be a part of this podcast. I really appreciate it. With that being said, audience, thank you so much for listening to this entire episode. And if you feel that this podcast and this episode adds value in your life, make sure to share it with your loved ones. क्योंकि अकेले लड्डू खाना अच्छी बात नहीं होती है. Okay, with that being said, this is Aditya Mehta along with Vaibhav and Mansi signing off from this episode. See you in the next one. Till then, peace.